The group starts making gestures at the window. One of the divers swims toward the hole while the other approaches the window to tell the survivors it's all fine now. Suddenly the shark appears behind him and he doesn't notice it, so the group tries to warn him. The diver turns around and finds nothing, but when he looks at the plane again, he's pulled down by the shark and killed. After hearing lots of noises above the plane, the group looks out the window and sees the diver's leg floating away. Remembering the other diver, the survivors check out the corridor, but nobody shows up, so they assume that guy is also dead. Outside, the helicopter is almost run out of fuel, so they have no choice but to leave. At least they have the coordinates and backup is already on its way. Back to the survivors, Ava points out that if the other diver is dead, they could take his oxygen tank. She looks underwater and notices a shadow, but she can't know for sure. Jed tries to get a closer look by standing on the seats, only to slip and fall into the water. The group worries because they can't see him, but he then surfaces laughing because he had been pranking them. However, he doesn't come out in time and the shark soon finds him, catching with his toothy mouth. As Jed struggles against the shark's attack, the group comes closer to grab his arms and pull, managing to get Jed away from the shark and into safety. Unfortunately, they discover that Jed is missing a leg, so Marty makes Rosa stand behind the curtain while she takes care of the wound. Using some seatbelts, Marty makes a tourniquet to stop the bleeding, and Jed cries when he realizes he won't be able to participate in any more triathlons. Still determined to get out of there, Ava volunteers to go search for the scuba equipment. Danilo opens the hatch and they discover the baggage hold is also flooded, but Ava dives in anyway. With a flare, she looks around the area, unaware that something else is swimming behind the bags. Eventually she finds the scuba equipment, only to suddenly be startled by an octopus at the same time the flare goes out. The others begin getting worried when they see no more light, but thankfully soon Ava returns with the equipment. The group opens the bags to find diving suits and masks, but there are only 4. At that moment they hear something hitting the plane and rush to check the window, but no diver is around, so it must have been a shark. By the time they turn around again, Jed is already dead. A desperate Ava tries to do chest compressions, but Marty